All right. YouTube, we're back at it again. Got another case. 2016-17 Select Group Break 359. 12 boxes, full case. Thank you all for the fill. We're going to get started here and we're going to share this on social media. While we have people trickling in, I guess. Let's see, where do we get that? I don't know why it's not showing up. All right, should be good though. We have 8 flips. We have the Lighty. Ooh, got a yellow star. Oh, I think some name change going on here. Throwing things off. You guys are not ready for this case. This is going to be a fun one. Definitely going to be a fun one. Overdue for a 1-of-1. This is maybe case number 8 or 9. We got a 1-of-1 from the very first case, and we haven't got one since. All right, let's do group breaks. We are live. Should see more people trickling in here. All right, I'm so tired of this unconfirmed Panini sale news. It's just all over the place. Everyone is trying to capitalize as much as they can for rage bait. It might be real, but there's nothing confirmed. Could be a bunch of either old news or rumors. You never know. All right, I'm gonna post this on Instagram. YouTube once again. All right, ladies and gents, let's get her started. For some reason, why is this not, let's try this again. There we go. There's something was wrong. We have LP14 in the house, Carlson. You have Grant. Yeah, a question says that Tottenham box on your store says personal rip, so is that opened already? No, it's available. It will be ripped live, if that's your question. Dodgers, 100%. Otani's got to do it again. We got Team Canada versus Team USA. Well, breakfast was pretty good. Had some good kimchi and some good bibimbap. All right, let's take this off. Let's put this up on the screen. Thank you all for the fill, ladies and gents. We are going to be randomizing the filler spots first. And then we're going to get into a break. We also have to do a quick randomization here, I just remembered. Before we get into it, from a previous break. All right, how do we want to do this? All right. Okay, let me remove this. from the screen just so we can do the randomization for this guy. So basically it's a double patch, so we got to randomize it to Ahmed or Madrid 1210. So we're going to do that real quick before the break. All right, let's put the screen up. So we're going to determine how many times you're going to randomize. Wow, 11 times for one card. All right, I guess we're doing it. Then here's the names. Good luck, guys. Whoever ends up on top or number 1 slot will get the card. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Going to Ahmed. Congratulations. All right. Now we can continue with the break. Let's go to the filler spots. Here, let's go back here. I'm gonna just reset that real quick. All right, so might not be able to fit all these on the screen, but yellow zone is going to be the final assignments. We're going to randomize left side first, which is the spots, and then right side second, which are the spot owners. Like we always do, nothing's changed. So here we go. Feel free to scroll down, I guess, if you really want to see all the other teams. Second half of the screen usually cuts off like down here because of the banner, but we should be good to go. All right, 10 times. It's going to be super long, especially a long list. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not that bad. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it was 10, right? Lovely parallel breakdown here for all the messy spots, and then Pele and Maradona, of course. All right, let's randomize you lovely people 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. All right, I'm not going to read through the list. I'll keep it up on the screen for a little bit so you guys can see, but I will post this in the Discord. So worry you not. So there we go. That's the first half. Probably cuts off around 42 usually. So you might want to like pause or rewind. You can always rewatch this later on, guys. Then here's the second half. That should include all the spots, I guess. So yeah, thank you all for the fill. Let's get back to the main event here. Let's move this out of the way. Let's put the main spots up on the screen real quick as a reminder while I paste the assignments in the Discord for the filler. And we are going to be running personals after the break, guys. So if you have any requests, we have a couple requests here at this point. But yeah, feel free to grab some boxes. We have some Prism Club World Cup. We do have 2022 Prism World Cup. We got some Tottenham boxes. We got UCC Japan Select EPL still. And we have Select Serie A International fresh case. I don't know if that was updated on the website. I don't think it was. I might have to do that real quick, actually. Let me paste the... Alright, that's a lot of spots. Alright, let's see what else we can do here while you guys are waiting. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Thank you, Carlson. That was a very, very nice patch that I pulled from or patch auto that I pulled from the 2016 Noir box. If you haven't checked it out, go watch it on the channel while we're trying to figure this stuff out, maybe. At least see this. I know half of you guys at least skip half of the video most of the time, so it is a very normal behavior, I guess. All right, where is Select Serie A International? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I think Manny has some, and then we just got like a full case, basically. Brand new case. That actually should be that price. Okay. There we go. Let me just make sure this other stuff is the same. Yep. Alright guys, I think we're good to go. Finally. Let's see what's in this case. Better be a 1-1. Haven't seen one in a while. Again, thank you all once again. It took a little bit longer than we were expecting to fill this, but I think that's normal. That's healthy. Good luck, everyone. We're going to use the golden blade again. Very fitting for this product. There's the first half. Let's move some of these boxes towards the back. Let's maybe get a Pulisic rookie auto or Messi. Wonder if we can do another CR7. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be Neymar this time, or Pele, or Maradona. That'd be crazy if it went to someone in the filler. That's the whole point of the fillers. Low entry cost, very high ceiling. Alright, I think we are good to go here. A little off center. Let's try to move these guys like that. There we go. Much better. No, it's a little crooked. Alright, we're good to go. I think we are at least. Alright, ladies and gents, the moment you have been waiting for. I think I have plenty of 130 points here for now. We'll run out of thick sleeves in a little bit. Let's actually do this. 1 second. 130 points. I think we need regular top loaders as well. Do that later. Definitely gonna need some thick penny sleeves here. Okay, break time. Need that Drogba patch. Hopefully we get to see something, a little bit of everything today. Box number 1. What box was it last time that we got Cristiano Ronaldo? Was it box number 1 or was it 2? It was super early on. Pack number 1. This product does not get boring, guys. We got another silver. There's our first yellow out of 125, Dario Sirna. So let me put all the, I think this is how we want to do it. I just realized we could have done this a long time ago. Just put all the thick packs together. There's more thick packs than thin packs though, so that's kind of the only sticking point with this. Could make this slightly faster. Okay, we do have a die cut here. It is going to be Robbie Keane for Ireland, Republic of Ireland, 114 out of 149. Looks like maybe multicolor. First one of the case. We got Field, Cristiano Ronaldo base, blue Toni Kroos, nice blue, 220 out of 299. Oh, what happened to the list? I swear I thought I grabbed the list. Now I can't even see. I think this one's going to one of our first timers for group breaks. Yankee Doodle, I believe. I'm trying to go off of memory here. Jason wrote down all the filler spots on a piece of paper. Hey, whatever works for you, works for you. All right, we have a insert here. Meme Cat Sergio Romero for Argentina others. And it's, okay, silver. Just gotta keep track of these piles. Okay, nothing too crazy so far, but we do have a Christian Pulisic rookie base. There we go. First thick non-filler. Let's set that down. You guys should have the patterns memorized at this point. Whether or not it's a patch or auto. There's Messi base going to someone in the filler. Vincent Company. Wow, look at that beauty. Company and Courtois. Double Belgium tie-dye patch, 28 out of 30. Gorgeous product. All right. These 100 points. No, patches have to be 130. Well, feels a little too loose in that one. Feels a little too tight in this. Can't win. Let's put in a 130 point. There we go. To whoever grabbed the Belgian spots. Again, I wish I had the list with me. I swear I thought I brought it, but I don't know where it went. Some more base. Clint Dempsey. Selçuk Inan. I'll check actually. I was supposed to wait. Neymar patch. Little spoiler there. So this is player worn for Neymar. Base. Cristiano Ronaldo. This one is player worn for both Courtois and Company. Let's take a look at our auto. 3, 2, 1. It is going to be Mauricio Isla out of 199 for the Chile spot. Now this one is definitely 100 point. There we go. First auto. First box. Nothing too crazy in that one. Put that over there. Let's do this one. I've never been in a filler this big. How do you know what messy that was? So you go off of the number. So that was, I think, number 1 or number 2. So that's number 2 in the checklist. So just go to the number 2 messy terrace, and then it should just be base only. Or maybe number 1 was his auto. Yeah, I think number 1 was his auto. So for example, that base card would probably, oh, it's randomized, never mind. Thought I was going to be able to find it. Definitely won't with a list that big. Thick pack, thick pack, thick pack. Actually, I can't even tell. Are these fillers maybe? Alright, definitely all thick packs. Yes, this is box number 2. Got Thunderbird in the house. Looks like we have a field bronze checker coming up. Let's see who it's going to go to. Oh, that is gold! Gold field! Not bronze. Wow, I don't think I've seen one of those from one of our cases. We've gotten like one of ones, we've gotten greens, we've gotten golds, but I don't think we've gotten gold fields before. First time for everything. Let's set that down over there. Vertonghen out of 299. This guy, that guy, that guy, this guy. Then we have field base. Let me move this out of the way actually. 1 second. Cristiano Ronaldo. And then red Priskin out of 199. Second box, packing some heat. Whatever the gold is going to be field. So check the checklist. I think it's relatively small compared to terrace and mezzanine, obviously. There we go for Poland. We have Piszczek out of 249. You have the Messi Field gold. That is crazy. It is actually pretty wild. That's why we love fillers. I think this is going to be an auto die cut. Well, we got a CR7 patch here. Nice. Player worn. And CR7 multicolor. Not too shabby. For Spinnaker once again, I believe. I think he picked up that spot again. Let's do CR7 here. 100 points for these thinner patches. There we go. Forgot Neymar here. What's going on, Jared? Still need the Pulisic gold field level. Could be him. Very, very high chance. Could be any of the... I just need it to be a top player. That's all. We need to look at something exciting from the gold. Okay, I'm trying to get rid of this. I don't think that's coming out. We gotta maybe do this. There we go. Nice Ozil. Cristiano Ronaldo Field base. And memorabilia, Gigi Buffon, player worn. So far, all the where did that? Oh, there's the silver field pile. So far, all the patches have been pretty legit. Did I have a fun Halloween? Maybe not this year, unfortunately. I actually look forward to Halloween every year, but this year has been insane. So next year is going to be double trouble. All right, that is going to be National Pride. There's 2 cards flipped there. Silver Gary Cahill is covering Gylfi Sigurdsson to the Iceland spot. A Marshall rookie, technically. Yes, it is. Do we have a storefront? Not yet. I'm just going to leave it at that. Not yet. Put patches over there, maybe. This guy. There. All right, we're going to do auto first, then we're going to do field gold, just because. So get ready for this auto die cut. 3, 2, 1. We have Pippo Inzaghi for Italy others. Or not Italy others, Italy. It's just one team spot. Out of 35, that spot sat for so long. If it sits, it hits, I guess. Nice green die cut. Congrats on whoever grabbed that spot towards the end. I knew I was going to need some more 100 points. That was the only thing that we didn't grab. All right, let me go get a few guys. Don't think we're going to need more than 50. Wow, there's people that remember the Prison FC basket. Yeah, it's still here. But I thought they took Gylfi out of that. Danny Alves apparently became like a pastor or something like that. Got out of jail. All right, 100 point for this guy. Love it. Italy and France and the checklist are pretty stacked usually. All right, you guys are not ready for this. You guys are not ready for this. Should we see team color, or should we just go off the? Let's go off the hairstyle or forehead. Who's it gonna be? Please don't be a random one. Please do not be a random one. Andres Iniesta! Banger! 1 out of 10. Look at that beauty. Let's get the horns for Iniesta. Barcelona spots. There's Iniesta for Spain in the filler, but this one's going to the one of the Barcelona spots. However, we split that one. Look at that. Congratulations. I'm so glad. I saw red. I was like, oh no, please don't let it be like one of those. It's like pinkish, purplish red. There's, I think, several teams with that background, so it could have been, wow. I'm so glad we got Iniesta. That's ridiculous. Here, I'm gonna try to figure out who had that. Where's Barcelona? Barcelona, no Messi, going to Spinnaker. Congratulations. There we go. I guess I could just do that every time we have like something big. All right. Let's do that again. I don't think we got a single gold in the last case, actually. So maybe this is a sign. Thick, thin, thin. That is borderline. I don't know. Let's go to thick. It's all thick packs, really. Thick, thin. I can't tell anymore. Alright, some of these are definitely going to be mixed in with the thin packs. Box number 3. Kind of taking our time here. That's thick. Filler is basically all Messi and Maradona and Pele. Probably the 3, some of the 3 or top maybe 5 spots. A whole break. All in the filler. I have no idea when we're going to be able to do another one of these cases. Again, probably not for a while. Price just went up. All right. Blue Kalinic out of 249. All right, is that green I see? False alarm? Maybe that was a multicolored green that I saw. I thought that was Lamine Yamal for a sec. All right. Kovacic out of 299. We have Rooney once again. We got another blue. Nice one for Argentina. Others, Mascherano. 36 out of 249. Eden Hazard, red goalkeeper, Summer out of 199. Oops. That's not where the base belongs. Orange. Probably Netherlands. What else would it be? Silverfield Rooney. That's a nice one. Ooh. I really hope that's like related to Brazil or something. Especially a Brazilian legend of sorts, Cristiano Ronaldo and Christian Pulisic. Cristiano Ronaldo, Cristiano Pulisic. MGS. All right, there's Rashford rookie. Sigurdsson once again on the patch. Ryan says here in Australia, top CPL started at 300. In a few weeks is 480, 500. Don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Topps Chrome is going to come out and is just going to absolutely wipe out every single card from that set. I think there's a lot of like FOMO involved. Rashford rookie silver. What else are we missing here? One more pack to the left here. Then we'll get to see if that's a patch or looks like global or national pride. We have Alexis Sanchez for Chile. Where's Ferg when you need him to tell you when the conspiracy is about to pop up? I think it's when you get the numbered national pride or numbered equalizers or something like that. Maybe someone in chat remembers. The trigger for the K-Set auto. Forgot what it is. Let's take a look at orange first, because yellow could be Brazil. Well, there's our auto. Dali Blind for the Netherlands. Patch auto. 6 out of 99. Player worn. And this one should be dual patch Real Madrid. Isco and good old J-Rod. All right, let's go with this box. Oh, numbered insert. So not a specific numbered insert, just any numbered insert, I guess. Let's move Zaggy back there a little bit. Iniesta. Thick, thick, thin, thin, medium, thick, thick, thin, thick, thick, thin, thin. All right. Getting better at that. Now we have a actual bronze checker, or copper. Yeah, people talk about how Verts has autos, but they're rarely seen. There's Messi. You got this dude, you got that dude, these dudes, and what do you know? Going to someone in the filler. Blue on blue, Leo Messi. Blue Prism, 299, 40 out of 299. Congrats to someone in the filler. Look at that. Lovely Argentina away blue. Buongiorno, Wicked Tacos. There's Marcelo, 249. Wow, we got a green. Hector Herrera. Green on green. 4 out of 5. I believe Johan grabbed this one this time. Congratulations. Look at that. We got a gold and green. I really hope we get a black as well. Talk about color matches. That is nice. 4 out of 5. Congrats to the Mexico spot. Love to see it. All right, let's actually put Iniesta in the middle. So far, so good, guys. I did not see that one coming. All right, we have a bronze checker or a copper. Do we recognize the ball on the side? What player it could be? It's definitely not Fernando. Let's see who it is. Ooh, Real Madrid maybe? Nope. Diego Alves for Valencia. 39 out of 49. There we go. Bronze or copper. I'll never stop calling it bronze. Copperfield going to Valencia. Let's put this over here. All right, now for all the flick packs. Yeah, I mean, you never know with these cases. Some cases can have a lot of the same thing, some way less. I already like this case much more than the last one. Even though we pulled like a CR7 auto from the last one, I already like this one more. Just for the variety and color. Is that gonna be Messi? EG, definitely not Messi. But it is Ezekiel Harai. 65 out of 75, our first numbered patch. Second numbered patch. It's down over here, David Alaba. And Lucas Moura, PSG days. Who would have thought? Alright, did the stream freeze or something? Just double checking. Chat, let me know if... Okay, you're here. I don't know why it's showing as... Yeah, the stream isn't working on my end. But if you guys can see the screen, that's fine. Alright, Italy patch. Silver James. Alright, I'm really hoping it's going to be one of these fully packed cases. Sky's the limit. Thought that was going to be auto for a split second. Auto's sitting in the back. Red team, it looks like. Let's see who it's going to be. 3, 2, 1. Alexander Mostovoy. The tie-dyes are just gorgeous in this set. 2 out of 30. They've got to be like the best tie-dyes they've ever made. Going to the triple team spot, I think is like Sweden, Russia, and like another country. That's a really sick looking tie-dye. All right, well, that's one historic auto. Box number 5. Thick, and thin. Middle. Trying to think of the third country. Yeah, definitely not Ukraine. I don't think they would be put in the same spot together. All right, we got a die cut here at the bottom. Gareth Bale for the Wales spot. Gareth Wales out of 149. Purple die cut. I think that's our second purple. There we go. Let's see what else we got. We got multicolor. It's base. I'm struggling with that one. Wayne Rooney, and then we have Kirali out of 75 orange. Marcus Rashford, a rookie. We got borderline Troy Reich. Kind of looks like him. Out of 249. We got a blue Priskin. Go for his rainbow now. I think we have like a red and blue of this guy. HK is Harry Kane and none other than King Harold. Can't believe I pulled that card of his. That's wild. Very, very wild. It could have been actually a really bad box. It could have been a really bad box, but those last two cards, mamma mia. All right, is that first orange? I guess it is first orange. If you want to watch a very recent, as of today, 2016-17 Noir box ripped, check it out on the channel. Only on Breakfast Cards. Yeah, but Carlson, I don't know if that card is ever going to see daylight again. I mean, it definitely will. It shows, and then I'm going to get questions that I'm going to have to answer people with. Not for sale. All right, that could be an auto. I think it is. Are there any cups you're focusing on for the World, or any drops you're focusing on for the World Cup? Yeah, basically every single World Cup product. I probably won't say like focusing on a specific one, but Prism, I mean, for sure. Flawless. Eminence. Every single World Cup product is going to be chased, basically. I'm just not sure if they're going to do Road to World Cup products like they've done in the past. Alright, this might be a patch. Wow, look at that. Kane, Vardy. I have this exact card, different serial, obviously. 20 out of 30. Vardy and Kane. Love to see it. Two of my PC players on one card. Has anyone seen the 1/1 of this? Has it even been pulled? That would be pretty sick. Actually, this is 130 points. Congrats to that spot. Let's put President Aubameyang in the insert pile. And this is probably going to be France. 3, 2, 1. It is Kurt Zoma. Not who I was expecting. I was expecting like Martial or something like that. All right, let's get a 100 point for this guy. Going to Big Cat JC, I believe. What's going on, Jake? Welcome back. All All right, last box of the first half of the case, box number 6. Martial's a case hit. I feel like we've hit Martial with like another big auto in one of our cases. I really hope we don't get Martial, but if we do, I hope we get someone else with him. We'll select Serie A feature Vardy at Crema, probably, for the upcoming season. I don't see why not. I don't see why they wouldn't want to include him. I think that kind of helps the product just a little bit. There's Pepe. We got 2 blue die cuts here. Hummels, got a 249. And we have Nemeth. Christian Nemeth. Lewandowski, it is Lewandowski. Multi. We got blue coming up. Clint Dempsey. 96 out of 299. And we're going to move to the thick packs here. We got a lot of blues in this case. RVP. Spoiler. Is that going to be his auto? Another white prism patch. 1999. Going to Greg, I believe. White looks nice. I think we got one in the last case, right? Was it white or was it a different color? We got like so many RVPs in the last one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gareth Wales. I think we have a Messi insert. I think he's the only Argentina player for National Pride, from what I remember. Is that going to be Ukraine? It might be. Or maybe Dortmund? I don't know. Actually, let's just look at the Messi. Yeah, it's got to be National Pride. Imagine if it's numbered. That would be incredible. Oh, Aguero has National Pride. I knew I was forgetting someone. There we go. Argentina, others.
We cannot replace him.
Famous words of Guardiola. Right before he brought in Holland. Ooh, what is that? Never seen that color. What team is that? Man, I'm hoping it's like a super throwback historic auto. One of 2 players we're chasing, hopefully. Chicharito, Verratti. And let's take a look at this neon yellow first. ES, would that be signatures? It might be. Let's just take a look. It is David Ospina, Emerging Star. Okay, that's what it stands for. Out of 49, copper auto. First time I actually see a copper auto in person. All right, maybe it's a 2 auto box. I don't know. Nice one for Colombia. And okay, that was very anticlimactic. Why is that the color? Oh, Spain logo. Isco and Morata, a double team memorabilia. And just like that, we're done with half the case. Happy Halloween. E Sierra is asking, running this back. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Not for the time being. Not full cases, because full cases are pretty expensive now. In a matter of like a couple weeks, they just like went up significantly. So I was planning on running some more, but until we can find probably better deals, we'll have to stick to maybe, I don't know, quarter case break, but people don't usually like those as much. They're much harder to fill too. Oh yeah, I forgot about Copa. We mentioned Copa, but I like honestly totally forgot about it. All right, there's Dani Alves. Set this down in the back. All right, we got another blue, yet another one. This time it is Mr. Lewandowski, aka #1 Polish TikToker in the world. I still can't believe he's doing that. Is he still doing that? It's so awkward, man. I don't know. But good for him. If it's working for him, good for him. Blue on blue, Olivier Giroud. Allez la bleu. And we have a silver Peaky Blinder. We have field base, multi-color Neymar. Ayone Sunny in it.
Do not even.
All right.
No, no, no,
Maybe
no,
we won't
no.
go there. Sorry, Jesse Lingard. There's Pepe out of 199. Anything before Noir? I don't know. Potentially select Serie A International. I'm not counting on it though. I feel like some people would probably just go for personals or something. We do have a fresh case of that. But we should probably just wait until Noir comes out. That's going to be pretty big. And National Pride, Wayne Rooney. Going to the Triple England Legend spots. There's Clint Dempsey. What could that be? I feel like it's an auto. Nearing retirement, the new Mr. Rogers. All right, please be a patch. Double team. Thomas Müller. And Hummels. Silver Oscar, another Brazilian talent that disappeared, unfortunately. All right. My guess would be is that this one is the auto. Nope. For Austria, nice little 3D patch. Fuchs out of 30. Another beautiful tie-dye. This one you can't really tell it's tie-dye. It looks more like a multicolor. But going to Austria. I think that is Wicked Tacos. And our last patch is going to be Dortmund out of 199. Player worn. That was a auto top load there for some reason. Can't wait for Lenoir. All right, thick. All right, where's our black 101? Still have hope. Got plenty of boxes left. Pepe the Frog out of 299. We have camo here. Let's hope it's something wild. Is that Field? Field camo. Can it be Barcelona? Nope, not even close. That's what I was worried about for that one. Hakan Balta for Galatasaray. 3 out of 20. Had to be this guy. At least it wasn't the gold. At least it was not the gold. There's Messi. Super Mario. All right, Chicharito. Have to make some more room for some base cards here. Ooh, another France auto. Should we take a look? Anthony Martial. I really, really hope it's not the case at auto. I really, truly hope so. I mean, why would they make him a case hit auto at the time? I didn't even hear about that guy until like, I don't know, late 2010s. Was that the Harry Kane you got a while back that you mentioned? Which Harry Kane? Just pulled the Harry Kane today from 2016 Noir. That's the question. All right. Oh no, ran out of penny sleeves too. Give me a second, guys. Arda Turan. I think Prison FC for that guy too. Seamus Coleman. All right. Wait, we didn't get a numbered insert, right? So does that mean it's not a case hit auto? Is that the only hope we have? Unless I completely missed the numbered insert here for some reason. This is one of the few times that I really, really want Ferg to be right. I imagine this last pack has a numbered insert. Whew, that was a close one. All right. Emerging Stars, Marshall, not case at auto. I knew it. We've definitely pulled one with a case at auto from a previous case. So I knew something was like on our side still. Whoa, phone is freaking out here. What is going on? This is we degens know. You guys probably watched 200 of these cases very recently, not since it came out. All right, that makes me feel so much better. His non-emerging stars is a case at auto, so his patch auto, I think it's his patch auto. All right, 2 die cuts in this one. A greasy. Neon yellow, I hope. Metal 125. We got blue, Aguero. 299. Dzeko there. We have Cuadrado and a Marcus Rashford rookie. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Where'd all the penny sleeves go? Okay. Patch for Mexico. That's kind of cool. Almost looks like AC Milan. Very recent jersey. Player worn. Guys, we need to know if the brand new Noir is going to be on-card autos or stickers. I mean, they're definitely going to have some on-card autos. I just don't know if it's going to be 100%. No one knows. No one knows, and everyone is scared. Very, very scared. Xabi Alonso, there's Çalhanoğlu. It's actually pretty cool. One of his few cool-looking Turkey cards. I don't know he had a field. Or maybe I just never really remembered. Only Lautaro. Exclusive Noir, fully on-card auto Lautaro. That's it. The only autos you can get from that set. All right, another goalkeeper. This guy's the limit. DDG. Douglas Costa. One of these cards in the back is going to be an auto. I think it's this one. Jamie Vardy is having a party. Going to the K&N Vardy spot. 39 out of 99. Vardy patch auto. I think 2016 Noir was actually the first set to have Jamie Vardy on-card autos. That's what I learned recently. Fun fact. We have Bishek again. 3 boxes left. Final quarter of the case. We have not seen the case hit auto yet. I would love to see it in the very last box. Ultimate suspense. Last box, case hit auto and 1 of 1. That would be incredible. Especially if the case hit auto was the 1 of 1. Now that would be pretty wild. I can't believe there's still so many like big name player 1 of 1s left in this set. At least they don't exist in the PSA pop report. But you never know if it's just sitting in someone's shoebox. I hope not. All right, we got red Sirna out of 199. We have Pulley Field base. We have a Michael Bradley out of 75. Wow, gold die cut. Who is this going to be? Mezzanine is kind of like all over the place. I really hope it's not like a keeper or something. And white field. This is going to be an interesting box. Let's see who it is. All right, another one that's either Barcelona or Turkey. It is neither. It is Bayern Munich. Not too shabby. Mats Hummels out of 99. There we go. Bayern Munich on the board. White field. Finally. LeBron James. All right, guys, let's take a look at this gold. It is a die cut, so I gotta be careful with this one. Last time we got a gold die cut, it was Martial. So who's it gonna be this time? That's definitely Italy, but who is the question? Simone Zaza, of all the guys we could have gotten 7 out of 10, we got this guy. I mean, that's a beautiful card, but it's Zaza. Well, congrats to the Italy spot. If it sits, it hits. We got that Inzaghi, and now we have the Inzaza. These cards are just gorgeous. It's ridiculous. It's almost unfair for all the other sets that they make now. Bar set so high. Oh, I think yeah, I think Super Nino got Italy. Pretty sure. At least we have a gold Iniesta in the back to make up for it. Ooh, who's that guy? That's got to be Spain. Spain auto. Nope, just Juan Mata. The killer out of 199. Joe Hart. Neymar. That's probably going to be a patch. It is not. Got it wrong every single time. David Ospina. Another tie-dye and another David Ospina auto. Emerging star. Well, definitely not our caselet auto there. But you can try to go for the rainbow at this point. Got two of his parallels. Field multicolor. Just completely not come prepared. Thought I had everything. Maybe we just went through 50 top loaders? There's no way. Alright, what is this amazing patch going to be in the back? I wonder. Base Dortmund or something? Case of 2018 Donruss. Not opposed to it. I haven't run one of those in a while. Gareth Wales. There we go. Sky's the limit. Who is that going to? Yankee Doodle. And are we going to get another bonus? Nope, it's another one of these. Double team Morata and Isco. There's RVP and Gareth Bale, Real Madrid, field base. All right, last two boxes, guys. We're hoping we see a 1 of 1 and the case at auto. If not case at auto, 1 of 1. I think Spinnaker, was it you who got the 1 of 1 Clint Dempsey auto in a break recently, like a few months back? That's a wild card. Just a little jealous. Can't tell what parallel that was. Oh, what is it with these packs? Oh, we have a camo die cut. That's gonna be cool. Out of 20. It's mezzanine. Blue on blue. Dimitri Payet. $2.99. Neon yellow. Out of 125. All right, who's it gonna be? 3, 2, 1. We have Robert Lewandowski. A nice one for the Poland spot. 9 out of 20. Jersey match. Camo with die cuts. Beauty. There we go. Our second camo of the case. Let's see what else we got here. Moving to the thick packs. Oh, this is going to be the box. This is going to be the box. We have to do it at the end, guys. we have to rip that one first and then do these packs. Let's take a look at this card though. Let's take a look at this one. Ooh. Portugal, is it? Select few Cristiano or Ronaldo. Let's spam play that. And then end with this one. 19 out of 20. Congratulations, Spinnaker, once again. I think he definitely went back for the same spot. Let's take a look. Yep, there we go. Congrats on this camo Cristiano Ronaldo select few. I wonder what the case hit auto is going to be. All right, guys. We're going to let those packs chill for a little bit. If that really, really frustrates you, let me know. Vent in the chat. Let us know how much you don't like waiting to see what the case hit auto is going to be. We got to have some sort of highlight towards the end. All right. There's so many of these packs. Yeah, let's just skip ahead for now. Let's do this. Maybe we mix up the packs. Well, those are going to be at the end. So we'll just go in order. There's one thick, got thick, thin, in between. Let's keep stacking these. Can't even tell with some of these. A lot of air. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We got 2 historic autos, I think. Unless it was only that Russia one. I'll check here in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we definitely got at least 2 historic autos. It's Inzaghi, and then the Russia one, and maybe 3 actually. All right, let's take a look. Can we get a 1-1? There's still time. There's Schneider, another neon yellow. Bradley, we got Tebow. 249 blue. Oh, we got a nice tie-dye approaching. Please let it be something wild. Wow, that looks amazing just like from that angle. All right, who's it gonna be? Field tie-dye. What a case. Blue. What do we think this is? Oh my goodness. Juan Fran. 30 out of 30. Who in the world? I mean, I've heard of this guy before, but come on now. The only good field I think we got was Iniesta Gold. I'll show you all the colored fields that we got. What a troll. Look at this. I guess almost isn't bad, but it's not. Like, these are all the fields that we got. I don't think I've gotten this many colored fields in a case before. And then we got Iniesta. All right, well, that'll have to do for now. Legend who missed the PK in the Champions League final. Oh, wow. That is not something you want to be remembered for. All right, guys, slowly moving closer towards the case hit auto. I think this is, every time I say that, it's like actually the auto. But we have Diego Lugano. Neon green patch out of 60. It's only 100 points. It's only our 3rd numbered patch. There's Donnarumma. I think Yankee Doodle is chasing Donnarumma from this set. That is AC Milan. I don't even think I've seen a base Italy Donnarumma from this case. Well, this is probably another Aguero National Pride, or it's Messi. My guess is that it's Messi. But we have seen multiple of the same player come out of the same case so many times in the past. Might as well be Aguero. Strootman, a Lukaku. All the write-up patches are numbered, so they don't look it. That's definitely an auto on the left. So that means this is going to be a patch. Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Wales. This one should only go to the Cristiano Ronaldo spot, from what I remember. We put the, oh, this is all the patches. All right, let's take a look at this. Filler Messi. Okay, they have 3. I don't remember ever seeing this one. Mr. Gonzalo Higuain. National Pride. Anyone but Messi here. Aguero, Higuain. All right, let's see this auto. Our second to last auto. is going to be Seamus Coleman. This is a white prism. 66 out of 90. Going to the Ireland spot, which I believe is Yankee Doodle. What is the blue number 2? It is, should be out of 299. All right, red. What else we got here? Anything left in the tank? Saving the best auto for last. I really hope that's Pele. I really, really hope that's Pele. I want to say a pretty big chance it could be either Pele or Neymar. That's not case hit? Okay. I thought it might be like historic or something. Man, you guys really, really have everything memorized here. That's pretty wild. Iker Casillas. Wait, so that means maybe the Martial was a case hit, or we still have the case hit auto has not shown itself here. GG Buffon. All right, we are running out of packs. We are running out of packs here. Oh, the Seamus auto. Yeah, of course Seamus isn't the case hit one. So I'm guessing, yeah, that was either maybe Neymar or Pele. I would really, really hope it is. We have another white. White select swatches. 4 out of 99. For Super Nino. I really want this last auto to be a Pele. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. So how about we take a look? 3, 2, 1. Bang! Pele! There we go! Rest in peace, legend. My goodness, look at that. Auto fully on the sticker. Congratulations to the filler. My goodness, 1 out of 35. We done did it again. Absolutely amazing. Who had Pele historic signatures? This would be base. I believe it's Big Cat JC. Our fillers go pretty hard. It's a little heavy left to right, but man, look at that. How many times are you going to pull a Pele auto out of 35? Absolutely amazing. I actually pulled my very first Pele auto not too long ago. Maybe it was like 3 months ago, 2 months ago. I think it was 3 months ago from like Prism World Cup, and it was like a base. The only auto that I have not pulled is like Maradona. Believe it or not, I've never pulled a Maradona directly. A little better than Martial. Man, I'm so glad that Martial wasn't the case at auto. That's crazy. Wow, what a case. Well, I definitely enjoyed this case more than the last one. I mean, we had a nice case at auto in the last one as well, but this one was like pretty evenly distributed, I would say. I mean, we have Messi, CR7, Inzaghi, Iniesta, Portugal, Argentina, Italy, Mexico, Barcelona, and then we'll do a recap here, so we'll see kind of what we got. Let's start with some of the non-numbered highlights for like fields or base. Nothing too crazy here, just the basic stuff. And then our numbered patches. Let's actually do, maybe not numbered, our highlight patches, I should say. Highlight and numbered, that's what I was going for. So we got base, CR7, and then CR7 Bale and Neymar. And then we have white out of 99. Got 2 tie-dyes. Absolutely love these out of 30. We got neon green out of 60. Whites out of 99. And then we have orange out of 75. And for our autos, might as well do autos. It's white, tie-dye, base, silver. All right. Not too shabby, guys. I think you guys did well this break. All right. Base patch auto, base patch auto. We got silver, silver, silver. Then we got white patch auto, 3 tie-dye, 2 patch auto, 1 regular, and then we have a copper out of 49. Let's see what else we can do. I'm gonna have to rearrange these anyway to get ready for personals. If you do want to put in any requests for personals, link description down below. We do have Club World Cup Prism hobby boxes. We have 1 hobby box of 2022 World Cup Prism, and then we have Select Serie A International, Topps UCC Japan Edition, Tottenham boxes, Select TPL, you name it. Let's start with highest number. It should be blue. Let's see how many non-wall blues we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then reds, or actually blue die cuts, 3 out of 249. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Red should be out of 199. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then purple, 3 purple die cuts out of 149. Then out of 125, we have neon yellow. We got 4 of those. Got 2 door hinges out of 75. And some of the other, we got somewhat of a rainbow here. Out of 20, camo. We got gold out of 10. Tie-dye field out of 30. White field out of 99. Camo field out of 20. And then copper field, I didn't call it bronze that time, out of 49. And the best cards of the break. Is that white or so? There's got to be silver. There's no way that's white. Yeah, it's silver. And gorgeous stuff today. Well done, guys. All right. Hector Herrera out of 5. Inzaghi out of 35. Messi out of 299. Cristiano Ronaldo out of 20. A gorgeous gold field Iniesta, 1 out of 10. And the card of the entire case, Pelé, rest in peace, absolute legend, Brazil and global football, 1 out of 35. Congrats, Big Cat. I believe it's Big Cat, so tentatively we're gonna say that. We're gonna have to go off of the filler list, of course, but amazing stuff, guys. Thank you all for joining the break. I know we couldn't pull some cards for everyone, but it was a pretty fun case. I don't think we're going to be ripping these for a while. Like we said, the price went up per box, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually fill this. I mean, this one took quite a while to fill, so thank you all once again. I'm going to get the personals ready, so feel free to put in a request on our website, breakfastcards.com. Let's see. Actually, let's put it up on the screen and show you guys what's available. So if you go to our website, awesome website, ship worldwide. Obviously, group breaks, we're sold out of everything now. Personals for Ripping Live, this is what we have available right now. We do restock. Actually, that is not available. I should probably fix that. Sold out. But yeah, knock yourselves out if you want to put in any requests for personals. If you grab a Arsenal box to prank us, it'll just get canceled and refunded. So don't even do it. Okay, what else we got here? So we have Mr. Julian, personal, and then we have Pseudo Al for personal as well. Let's see who else we have. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Just got to remove those. All right, let me get those boxes. Where did all the pens go? Give me a second, guys. Might as well put these in the back. All right, I can finally see everything on the table now. So let's do the one on the left, Mr. Julian, and then the one on the right is Pseudo Al. All right. Let's see what we got from these personals, guys. Actually, forgot to rearrange some of these. Gotta move these cards around. All right. Here we go. The long crimp Japanese packs. They definitely love their scissors. All right, good luck. Probably waited a very long time for this one. And first Chrome card is going to be Eden Diop. Is this the other guy's brother? Might as well be. So we're getting 2 numbered parallels and then maybe an auto. I actually don't know how frequent the autos are. Let's see, rough pack. Bradley, Barcola, Wonder Kids. Fratesi. New Era. Rodrigo. And Johnny Cardoso out of 75. First number card in. Matty Warhurst. I don't think I've seen that before. The Mojo and the numbered card in the same pack. They're usually separate, so we may be getting an extra regular Mojo. I do find it a little strange that every single card has a Japan flag on it. Doesn't make sense, but maybe they're trying to make it a little bit more special for a Japan release. There's Endrick, rookie. Topps rookie, I should say. The Greasy, New Era. These are, I'm pretty sure these are exclusive to this set. Can't say I've seen those before outside of the Japan boxes. Oscar Bob, wow, gold. Serial Dessers. Who? Agent 008 out of 150. It's not gold, it is yellow. All right, we got bamboozled. We just got bamboozled. 75, 150. All right, let's see what else we got. I feel like there's something extra in this box. New Era, Maeda. Izukor. Lamine Yamal. Wonder Kids in Japanese. Noosa in Durnville. Last pack for Mr. Julian. We did end up getting an extra numbered card, actually. It is Eduardo Camavinga at a 125 fuchsia. All right, so we got 3 numbered cards from this one. We got regular Mojo, yellow out of 150, blue out of 75, and fuchsia out of 125, and a Lamine Mall and Endrick Wonder Kids with all these other inserts. So thank you, Mr. Julian, for picking that one up. Let me know if you only want the non-base, so we can take care of that for you. But all cards ship by default from Personals. So I'm going to set that one to the side, and now let's see what is in Pseudo Al's Japan box. This auto is still live. I think it's 1 auto per case. Maybe it's 2 autos per case. Not 100% sure. Ooh, I didn't know we could get these. Wait, is this even a parallel? Why does it look so different? Yeah, I swear they were all like blue. This one is it can't just be the, maybe it's the league, I don't know. Champions League is blue maybe? Yeah, that's what it looks like. All the other ones that we got with Champions League. Oh, excuse me, guys. All right. Pseudo pack number 2. There's the blue version, Champions League. First numbered card is going to be a Fuchsia Maeda. Celtic. And another Champions League New Era. Can we get a super? It's definitely possible. That is extremely hard. Durnville once again. You're going to see at least one more numbered card. Every single time I see that yellow, split second, I think it's like a super gold out of 150 yellow. Following the footsteps of Mr. Julian's box. Regular, oh, I thought it was regular Mojo. Wonder Kids. Second year Camarda. Last 2 packs for Pseudo Al. See what else we can get. Another Greasy. And the last pack is gonna have, oh, what is this? Is that an auto? Oh, Cherry Blossom, Nicolo Barella. I forgot about these. I completely forgot about these. SSP Cherry Blossom. Did not expect to see this at all. I was like, why is it not a Mojo? There we go. Congrats. Let's get one of these. For Pseudo Al. And Endrick Mojo Tops rookie. Endrick from Japan. Alrighty. Well, that was a nice way to end that box. So, last call for personals, guys. If we don't get any other requests, we will call it a night. But let's just add these together. Let's do a recap for Pseudo Al. Yellow out of 150. We have Fuchsia out of 125. And then we made it up by getting this Cherry Blossom Nicolo Barella with Endrick base Mojo. This is so much better than the Prism Cherry Blossom. I agree. Yeah, this is much simpler. The Prism one isn't like bad, but it's, I feel like, a little too busy. All right, so let me know if you want all the or only the non-base. All of these cards will ship by default from personals. But thank you for that one. Let me just check the request list. If no additional requests, let's see. We do have a select EPL for Supreme Free. Let me add that to the list. If you're still around, could potentially maybe. Well, it depends on how many boxes we have left. Let me see. All right, I feel like we haven't ripped one of those in a while. All right, here we go. This one is going to Supreme. All right, let's see what I got on this one. I feel like this came out an eternity ago, but I think it was only half a year ago, probably even less. All right, maybe we can see a case hit or a pretty crazy auto. All these packs. It's been a while. Okay, no point in flipping that because they're all flipped. First numbered card is going to be Adam Warden at a 140. Yeah, blue, Brennan Johnson. But Carlson may or may not have that one. All right, bronze checker, not copper. Unfortunately, you know, we have Callum Hudson-Odoi, red on red. Archie Gray. And we have a Field Odegaard with a Erling Haaland insert and a Drogba. All right, looks like we have an auto coming up. I think, oh, maybe it's a patch actually. It is Toby Collier. Toby. Did I say Toby? That would be a very interesting name. Like Dobby from Harry Potter. All right, Renato Vega at a 150. Toby Collier. That had to have been the beginning of Toby Collier. I think that's where that was headed. And we have a visionary case hit. It is going to be Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney visionary. Can't say I've seen this one before. Seen the Beckhams, but I've not seen the Rooneys. All right, not too shabby. We have yet to see the autograph. 30 points. There was asking, are the new select hobby boxes worth it? It really depends on the league. EPL is probably the least sought after at this point. But if you can get it for a really good price, I'd say go for it. I think they're going for like 200 now. Maybe some of them are going below as well, like 20 or 30 bucks below. So I feel like that's like a decent price. I forgot about these winter camos. These actually look really nice. Let's get this going. What is our fourth numbered card, it looks like. Nicholas is asking, what is the next break? It's probably going to be Noir. Maybe a smaller Copa break next week before Noir, but I really think people should just maybe wait until Noir comes out, see what that's like. And then if not, I guess the next few breaks after that, we might run some Copa. Oh, there's our auto. Dominic Soboslai. Redemption. And it's numbered. Purple. Listed for $425, $302 USD. I think that's a little too overpriced. So, I mean, you could buy it from us for significantly cheaper. I don't know what it's going to cost for like import fees or import taxes or whatever. Maybe it'll bring it up to the same amount, but with shipping and everything, for it being in Canada now, it's starting to make sense why they're selling it for that much. Shipping fees, import fees, taxes, probably bumps it up to that much. So if you want to kind of check it out on our website and see how much it would be to just like add it to cart, pay shipping, see how much shipping is, and then you can do the calculation for your import taxes. I don't know what they are at this point for Canada, but I feel like shipping to Canada is, I think for one box, it might be like 30 to 40 bucks. And I can't imagine tax will be like more than 30 or 40 bucks. So maybe it's still somewhat cheaper than buying it from Marketplace. But I think there's a lot yet you got to consider, that's for sure. All right, Aguero, Field, Thierry Henry, Silver Field. And snapshots in Jedi. And I was like, where's our auto? We already got a redemption. Tyrone Mings, pitch side signatures. So we got 2 autos from this one. For Supreme. All right, let's do a recap here. And all cards do ship by default from personals, but let us know if you only want the non-base shipped. We can take care of that for you, especially if it makes the package heavier for international customers as well. All right, so we got, I think we got, oh, we got 2 of each unnumbered. 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 multicolor. And our autos were Soboslai purple. I think that's numbered out of 49. And then we have Tyrone Mings. And for our numbered cards, I think we got, actually, yeah, we got 5. So winter camo, a bronze checker, purple and pink. Then we got Toby Collier, Toby Collier. And case hit, Wayne Rooney, a visionary. Black hole or whatever that's going on in the back. All right, thank you, Supreme, for grabbing that one. And I think, I don't know if we're gonna get any more requests. Let me check one last time before we call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a mega box on eBay right now for 40 USD. I think that's like a typical price for a mega box nowadays. But for that specific product, maybe not so much worth it. Maybe like 30 bucks, 35. But it's not going to be that much different. But all right, guys. Thank you all for joining the break, the personals, or just chilling with us in the live stream. Yeah, stick around for more reviews. We should be uploading Riftbound pretty soon, maybe tomorrow. It was supposed to go out today, but you guys saw that really fun 2016 Noir box. So yeah, have a great rest of your night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, ladies and gents. Take care, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.